Fellow Spartans, how you doing, and welcome back to another video. So today there has been a big announcement with Total War Warhammer. We have finally been given a release date for the game of the 28th of April 2016. So book that day off in your calendars, ladies and gentlemen. I know I certainly will be doing so. It's very exciting indeed, and even more so now that we've actually been given a set date to look forward to. So I just hope it doesn't change from now until then. I was thinking it was going to be probably late September for the release, but I'm not overly shocked because this game has been in development for a number of years now, and the demo I played recently at Creative Assembly and at EGX, which was a pre-alpha build, did run pretty smoothly, you know, for what I saw, and it seemed to be solidly optimized and set. Did set a good foundation, I feel, for the rest of the game. So I feel that, the development is on track for, now that we know the release date is in April. I feel that, the development has come on at a good pace and we're on schedule, hopefully. Now, along with the release date, the other huge announcement was that we have now seen or had confirmed Chaos as a playable race, so Chaos Warriors. So after months and months and months of people asking, Chaos have been confirmed as a playable faction in Warhammer. It's pretty pleasing. I'm pretty pleased, in fact, because I've always thought that they look absolutely terrifying and brutal in every single way, and this trailer does definitely confirm that. But in a way that they want, or I want to play as them. I can't wait to see what they have in store on the game. They actually look a little bit OP, if I'm honest, from the trailer. Hopefully in the game they won't be as much, but by the looks of things they have seemed to completely have slaughtered the Empire into oblivion from what was shown to us today. But hopefully, as I say, it won't be as bad when the game is finally released. Okay, so now you'll probably be asking this, and I will talk to you about it. Now, the Chaos faction are a pre-order DLC race pack, so compare them to, say, the Greek States Culture Pack for Rome 2. Basically, you pre-order the game and you get Chaos for free, or you'll have to pay for them after the game has launched, which is usually for around, in my currency, pound sterling, around the £5.99 mark. Now, I know a lot of people will not be happy that you have to pre-order it to get Chaos for free, and it wasn't very well received when the Greek States pack was announced for Rome 2. It wasn't a pleasing set of news when the game was, or when that pack was announced. But the one big difference from then and now is the fact that there's a Steam refund policy in place, and that is huge. That that changes everything in a lot of ways for developers and us as consumers. And it'll be valid, I think the Steam refund policy is valid for around 2 weeks after you've bought the game. So in my opinion, there's no risk at all with that, like it was before. Obviously, you pre-ordered Rome 2, and we all knew how bad the launch was. You were stuck with it at that point. You couldn't refund it. That was it. You had Rome 2, and you had to put up with it. But now, you're protected. It's not like that anymore. So as I said, I've said this before, Creative Assembly will be well aware of their past mistakes with Rome 2, and of course the Steam refund policy being in place, they will be aware of that as well, which makes me feel confident that they will ensure a much smoother and polished game at launch. They've been showing off a lot more content in the build-up, even allowing us, as I said to you earlier, to get our hands on the game at EGX this year, and it shows to me that they've got confidence in Warhammer, basically. And let's be honest, if you want Warhammer that much, you are going to pre-order it regardless, and it's a win-win situation. If you don't like it, you are protected with the refund, and if you do, fantastic, you've got Chaos free as a faction. And that's just my opinion on the matter. If you disagree, then that's absolutely fine. You are entitled to your point of view as well. Don't get me wrong. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, but do keep it constructive. Don't go crazy, but do share your thoughts with me down below. But that's my opinion. I just feel that the refund policy in place now will cover us in a lot of ways. So the Chaos Warriors race pack brings a lot to Total War Warhammer, such as 3 new playable legendary lords, and they go by the name of Sigvald the Magnificent, and pardon me if I'm pronouncing these completely wrong, Kolek Suneater, and Archion the Ever-Chosen. You've also got a whole plethora of new Chaos Warrior mounts, units and monsters, and we really have got a lot that they've added into the game in terms of units there for the Chaos faction. New quests, magic items and abilities, as well as a new Horde campaign and playstyle. Think of it very much like the Huns in Attila, because basically it says here it introduces new Horde style gameplay to Total War Warhammer, allowing the Chaos Warriors to raise enemy settlements and set up encampments anywhere, taking their war spoils with them basically. The armies of Chaos rest only when exhaustion halts their marching, leaving nothing but corruption and ash in their wake. So yeah, very much like the Hun mechanic, or the Horde mechanic for Total War Attila. So you can unlock new units, buildings, technologies, seek out the powerful artifacts of chaos, and become true heralds of the apocalypse. And we talked about it very much at the beginning when we first saw the CGI trailer for Warhammer at the beginning of this year, when we saw the chaos corrupting that priest, and we said how will that work in the game, and it does say here that the spreading of chaos and the corruption of chaos will be very much prevalent in the campaign when the game is released next year, because it says here the foul energies that drive the Chaos Warriors will leave ripples in any place they pass through, influencing the populace basically. So you'll have that sort of treat it a bit like religion in previous Total War titles. Use this to spread dissent amongst the enemies of chaos, creating cultist uprisings. It will basically worship the dark magic of chaos basically. So yes, that is very good to see that is going to be a new mechanic in the game. And Creative Assembly have also revealed 2 special editions of the game, the limited edition and the High King edition. So limited edition will be available in stores, which comes in an embossed metal case and an insider guide, which is a printed strategy guide including tactical advice on the battlefield combat basically. Now there is a very much more limited run of High King editions, which basically will include the insider guide and the metal embossed disc case, but will also come in a large metallic gold and 3D sculptured box apparently. The box additionally contains a Slayer's whetstone pendant made of real whetstone apparently, a grudge ring with rotating inner band, a carved metallic dwarven drinking horn and stand from which to quaff spirits or non-alcoholic beverages, and a canvas map of the game world and an art book. So a lot of stuff that's going to be available in these editions of the game. Now if you want to know which countries these will be available in, then there is a link down below to the Total War wiki page where there is a list of frequently asked questions around today's announcements basically, so go and check them out. So anyway, there you go guys, that's all I'm going to talk to you about today. I know there will be mixed feelings around the DLC of Chaos and the announcement of them, but I've given you my thoughts about it. Let me know your thoughts as well. But the big thing for me is the release date. It is now being confirmed, so roll on the 28th of April. I cannot wait. 188 days to go, but I'm not counting. Not. But there you go guys. Anyway, until next time, this is Warrior Spotter for now saying farewell.